Hello everyone, sorry for that, had to stop the recording for a second. But yeah, we're looking for snail ties here. Complete our set for our hat. We're getting an elegant hat. That's usually what drops us a snail house. Don't actually really need that though. What we need is a snail tie, which is the secondary drop of these guys. They usually drop snail houses though, which is unfortunate, as it could really help us if they would drop snail ties really easy, so we can just get out of here. Some gold and a mana potion. We actually don't have any need for a mana potion, actually. I do wonder if I bought health potions at the desert store for cheap and then sold them off again. I wonder if I would make any profit off of that. I don't know how much they would sell for, though. It's a 20 versus a 70 difference. I imagine they would sell at the town shop probably for 30 or 40 gold a piece. Probably 30 gold. Here we go. We got our elegant hat. We're ready to go. Finally. Some mushrooms, as usual, just hanging around. I haven't really been up this area for a long time. There's no real reason to. I don't think we actually really killed one of these guys. These floating things with like swords for hands. Found out that I could sell the snail houses. That's pretty nice. It's interesting that you can notice that a lot of the hats in the game actually make the whole entire face sort of disappear. Have you noticed that? In fact, I'm gonna guess that the whole face is remodeled when you're wearing such hats, seeing as the face, when you take it off, doesn't usually look like that. I don't think so, because you would usually be able to see the mouth pretty easily. And in that case, you can't. Oh well. We've been here before, but this is kind of my favorite place to buy potions now. It's not terribly out of the way. It is a little bit, but it's not like I have to go through an entire mountain or something to get to it. It's interesting to note that you can only buy 4 at a time. No matter what you put in, type up manually, it'll always go back to 4 or 0. Unless it's like 1, 2, or 3, or 4. I wonder if that's because they don't want people buying them in mass bulk or something. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what would happen if somebody bought a whole bunch in mass bulk. To tell you the truth. But there must be a reason that they put a limit on it for each one that you can buy. That's enough for right now. 50 potions is enough. I never have potions when I need them, so I'm gonna be prepared, as we are now suited up and ready to begin what I call the quad quest, which is 4 quests back to back showing off new areas from them and such. Oh, crazy pirate, huh? Don't think he actually does anything. Not sure. Some more pirates. Those pirates are actually pretty decent to train on, if I remember correctly. Although they do have quite a bit of an amount of HP for something that you can find so easily. They're definitely not for beginners, I would say. This is the first quest we are starting on, the Monkey Island quest. He wants us to take the pirate test before he will allow us to take sail to Monkey Island with him, which he found. He wants us to go find the pirate captain and take the pirate test. Which isn't too bad. There are worse alternatives. It's not incredibly difficult to do the pirate test, although the second thing that we have to do is a bit out of the way. So here's the pirate captain. He's ready for us to take the quest. We have to defeat 3 of his crew members, which are those drunken pirates out around Port Town. Like I said, they're not terribly hard. You can probably just beat a couple of them without even needing any health potions or anything like that. At least I can. Because they don't hit a lot, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 4. I would guess 4 is the highest it's gonna hit on me. Let's see. I could definitely kill 3 of these guys without having to stop. It's gonna bring me down to like half health though. They drop these buccaneer, or however you pronounce them, they drop those. They're pretty useless since they're so commonly found. No worth trying to sell them on the market. And they also drop fairy soda as well. The only thing that you hope for them to drop is that they drop a ridiculous amount of gold for an enemy that's so easy to beat. They drop around 400 to 500 gold a piece if they decide to drop that instead of the buccaneer or the fairy soda. And that's quite a ridiculous amount of gold, especially after what we've gone up against and gotten so much less than that. This game's kind of really bizarre with its spawn prizes like that. It's quite a bit of experience that we have to get. I think I'm going to plan on leveling up to level 13 after the 3rd quest that we do. Maybe after the 4th one, but the 4th one I sort of want to have a level up before I do that. Yep, as you can see, there is 461 gold from 1 spawn drop. Or whatever you want to call it. Drop, monster drop, spawn drop, mob drop. sometimes you'll have people here training on these, I guess. I'm assuming it is. And it won't always be so easy to find them to kill them. As they do drop a decent amount of experience, and you don't have to go far from town to get to it. Heading on there. $278 experience, or is it 6? I'm not exactly sure. It was either 276 or 278. Didn't get a real close look at that last number. So that's the first thing done. You actually have two choices here, however, one choice leads to an area that we've already been to, and the other choice leads to an area that doesn't. It'll lead us to an area that we haven't been to, and it's not an area that you really want to stay in for very long. I believe the correct choice for what I would need is, let's go treasure hunting, just in case you're following along and want to get the right answers, I guess. Indeed, we are heading to Atlantis. This is really the non-fighting way. The other way, you have to actually fight somewhat of a boss. Almost. Which is actually kind of annoying, the way you have to fight it. But I'd rather go this way. Because my whole point of this playthrough is pretty much to show the areas of the game. Alright, well, I believe I said this before, that Reaper Cave, which is where we're at, Death Cave, whatever you want to call it, actually leads to two different areas from within. Today we will be heading to the first area it leads to on the left, which is Atlantis. So if you want to find Atlantis, this is the way that you're going. These guys are pretty easy to kill now. Although they don't drop dark rags very easily. I need to come back here and try and kill the Reapers again at some point. I really do. I could probably win now. These guys I can actually kill in one hit if I'm lucky. Sometimes I'll underhit it by like 1 HP. There's these almost shape-shifting guys here. They aren't aggressive, so there's no real point to really fight them here. As you really don't want to waste time. Well, you don't really want to go into the next area if at pretty much full health. As the less HP that you have will make it more difficult. Although we don't really have to worry since we have so many health potions, which I was thinking about this before I decided to do this, and that was a good call. Okay, we're almost there, I think. There should be a door pretty soon upwards this way, I think. I think it was this way. Eventually we'll find a door that leads to Atlantis. Seeing as there's only one door in here and the way out, it's gonna be whatever one